everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited because today we are doing a handbag video. Back in the day when YouTube was first getting big, everyone did what's in my handbag videos. I mean, everyone just wanted to see
what are the best things that I should be carrying every day.
And I watched them like crazy. One of my very first videos on YouTube was with this bag and what I carried every day. And since then, all of the items have changed. So today, rather than showing you old receipts, random odds and ends, old pieces of food, I'm actually going to show essential items that I think every woman should carry in their everyday bag. So I'm really excited. I'm actually just gonna scooch right over here, and I'm going to provide space right here, and I'm going to list everything for your convenience. Hopefully, maybe you get some ideas for your everyday bag. So let's get started. But first, if you're new, my name is Shay. Maybe consider subscribing. You clicked on this video, so obviously we like similar things. So I think we'll get along. I make handbag videos, but I do make fashion and style videos as well. So you could subscribe down there. Now the bag that I'm going to be showing today and basically stuffing is my Louis Vuitton Speedy. This is the classic bag. This is what started it all on my channel. This was one of the first videos I ever made. This is a great bag. It's versatile. I really like it. Another thing to note is I use a handbag organizer. So you can get handbag organizers for basically any bag. I can link some of my favorites down below. They're really inexpensive, but wow, do they organize everything, and you just kind of have a spot for everything. It makes your life easier. So that's kind of what I'm going to be stuffing so you can visually see everything and where it goes. So number one is what I like to call a catch-all. This is a pouch. It's kind of like a little bit of a larger pouch that holds all of your little dinky things that can kind of get lost in the abyss of your bag. So this is number one. Ooh, did you like that? So in no particular order, I'm going to show you what I keep in my catch-all. We've got a standard pair of earrings because usually I don't have them on, and I want to have them on. And it's very shocking and surprising that I actually have some on right now. So I always like to keep a pair of earrings in my catch-all. Next, we have Band-Aids. This is like a simple travel Band-Aid pack, and I use these more for the backs of my heels because for some reason they like to bleed and blister, but this was like $1 from Target, and I just like keeping them in there. And then we've got the classic Tide to Go pen and Tide to Go wipes. So this is one and the same. You could pick one or the other, but I keep these in here for any accidents or spills. I also like to keep my AirPods in my catch-all as well. I love carrying, earphones, AirPods. If you don't have these, they're wireless. Oh man, they're cool. You should get them. They sync up real fast. They're really good. So highly recommend those. And everything, by the way, that I show today, I mean, some things you're just gonna pick up at like Walmart or Target. But if I show anything really cool, because I do have a couple pretty interesting things here, I will link everything down below in case you wanna check it out. But the next item on my list are Advil, basically medicine if you have a headache, maybe you have cramps, something like that. So my go-to medicine is Advil and aspirin. I just have it in a little bag and I keep it right in there. We have to have hair ties, so I've got a couple hair ties, very essential. And then, wow, when we're talking about essentials, we have to talk about floss. And I know a lot of this, you don't need everything. Some people never floss their teeth. I mean, you probably should, but let's be real, they don't. I'm obsessed, so I have to have floss with me at all times. And then, speaking of mouth and oral health, I also carry Altoids with me just for freshening my breath. Then finally, the last little duo that I carry with me in my catch-all. You can pick one or the other. I do put them in the same category, but I recommend either blotting sheets or just a classic compact, that you can powder your nose. What's cool about a compact, it has a mirror, so that's like a dual function. However, I will say coming from somebody that is so freaking oily, I really love the classic, just clean and clear oil absorbing sheets. These came out so long ago when I was like a little teeny bopper, and they just really absorb the oil, whereas I feel like the compact, it kind of just sits on your face and the oil just breaks through like 5 minutes later. So anyway, I like having both with me, but that is what is in my catch-all. So let's move on. So I'm actually just going to put this right there in the center of my organizer here. And then I'm going to show you a few other things I put right in the center, and then we're gonna build around the organizer, and I'll show you how I organize everything and what I carry. So let's keep going. Obviously, you need your wallet. Here's my favorite wallet right now. I know there's like a Louis Vuitton theme going on. It's kind of my weakness. So anyway, that goes right there. And then I also have my favorite key fob holder thing here. This is the 6-ring key holder. So that goes in the middle. And then guys, we gotta talk about your cell phone. This is my cell phone. This is clearly an essential. I'm sure you guys carry one as well, but I talked about the loopy cases. This is not sponsored, I promise you. But this is like becoming one of the best purchases of the entire year for me. And I'm not exaggerating. I feel like I said that in the other video that I mentioned them. But this is the loopy phone case. And it just has this loop, this like rubbery, and it's built into the phone case. And it makes me, you know, hold my phone better. I can like take selfies. I can like walk around really easily. I'll like be carrying coffee and just like holding my phone. It's like so unbelievably convenient. But anyway, so I have the marble, and they just sent me the leopard. I do have a discount code. I emailed them for it because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be promoting this, just so you know. But yeah, I think the leopard sold out so fast the last time, and they just got it back. So I wanted to say that. Yeah, so anyway, this always goes either in my back pocket or just right here in the center for easy access. The last thing that I put right in the center of my bag is called Soul, and I've talked about this before too. I'm sorry if you've seen that video before, but this is a little light that actually is kind of motion sensing, and it only turns on when it feels movement. So when you reach into your bag, it actually lights up so you can see all of the things in your bag. It's such a genius little thing because, you know, this bag, you know, it doesn't let in tons of light. I feel like I can find things pretty easily because of the organizer, but at the same time, when I reach in, a light turns on and it's just super cool. So anyway, I always throw that in the center of my bag. So that's the center. Let's work around. Let's work around. So next we have just a good old, you know, little pack of tissues. This comes in handy more than you realize, and I just use them all the time. And every time I buy them, I'm like, wow, this is very overpriced for tissues. But just the convenience of it, it's worth it. So that goes right there. Next, we have just some lipstick and chapstick. And I know a lot of people put these items in the catch-all, but I actually like to put them right in the main section, just because I'm always grabbing for it, and it's just a little bit easier than reaching into my bag, into the catch-all to get that. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. And I often get hungry, so I like to carry just an energy bar or protein bar or something bar. This is a collagen protein bar. It's just delicious and tasty, and it satisfies me on the go. Next we have the Flint, which is a travel size lint roller. Again, if you have pets, this comes in super handy. It's so cute. You can get them in like leopard and zebra print. I just got a pink color, and I carry it with me, and I put it right there. And I actually put a few other products in that section as well. This is Batiste. This is my favorite dry shampoo, and it's again in a travel size. I don't love buying travel size of things, but sometimes if it's like your essentials, I carry them in my everyday bag because it's just worth it. I freshen up my hair from time to time. It really works with getting the oil out and kind of giving you a little bit more body. So super handy yet again. Another thing that's very handy is hand sanitizer. I think a lot of you probably do carry this with you. I'm really not a germaphobe, like at all. I carry this more for convenience. I don't love washing my hands. That sounded really bad. I like washing my hands. I mean, I prefer sometimes to actually use this in place of washing my hands, like before we're out to dinner or like eating or whatever. It's just a lot easier, do you know what I mean? Especially with kids. So this is just very great to have on hand. Did you get that? On hand? I am weird. Next, we have a baby brush. If you don't have longer hair, then this probably isn't essential for you, but it's essential for me. So this is actually a wet brush, which I highly recommend in the regular full size if you've never tried one. They're pretty cheap, but they're like the best brushes out there. Seriously, I love them. But they now have travel size, so I bought it. And this goes right here. And then next we have oversized sunglasses, which I know in previous videos I've talked about how I actually don't like sunglasses. I know I'm crazy and weird. I like the way they look on me, but I like to actually see the world in its full color. And that's seriously true. I don't know why I don't really like sunglasses. However, I've recently started liking them more because I'm realizing I don't have to put on that much makeup and you just throw on oversized sunglasses and you instantly look glam. Like it's a cool little trick. So I've been using that more and more lately. So that is why I do like to have a good pair of oversized sunglasses right in my bag, and that fits perfectly in this other section. And then last but not least, we've got a simple, good old pen. And the recommendation I have for pens and any writing utensils you want to throw in your handbag, make sure that it actually just has a cap, because those clicky pens, while they might be convenient, they often get pressed or clicked and then you can have ink all through your bag. And I learned that the hard way. So I do recommend just anything that has a cap. Another thing that I didn't really count as essential because well, it is essential. I probably should have, but it's water. It's essential to your life to stay hydrated. But there's a really good section right here for water bottles. Maybe if this is a diaper bag, it could be for like baby bottles. But overall, this is what my handbag looks like. Everything has its place. Everything is super organized. I can find everything really well. In this particular organizer, there is a section that you could put maybe an iPad or maybe a notebook. So I didn't fill that up, but I just wanted you to know that some layouts have that. But I do then just plop this right into my bag. So here is the bag with everything in it. It's so pretty. I love looking in there. It makes me happy. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm actually going to link another one. It's all about handbag tricks, things that you maybe never thought of to like do with your handbag. So maybe you're curious, but if you haven't seen that, then I'll see you on over there in my next video. Bye.